Hey everybody, Samwise here, Community Herbalist, and today we're talking about teas, different kinds of medicinal tea. So I have two different kinds of tea today. We have this one, which is like a tea that has a lot of hard things in it, like roots and barks and like really hard seeds. And we're going to prepare that a little differently than this other tea that's more like leafy, soft parts of the plant. So yeah, let's talk about the dense one. So you can see these are kind of hard. So this is a dandelion spice tea that we make for ourselves every morning. And it's really good liver support, which is part of why we make it, and like digestive support. So yeah, this has got some ginger ups up there, dandelion, that's some licorice, turmeric, that's a bunch of reishi powder, we got some fennel, we got some cinnamon stick in there, star anise and clove are also somewhere in there. And I'm gonna simmer these gently in a bunch of water. I'm gonna make a really big batch because that's what's helpful for us to like have some to have in the morning. We just like take it from the fridge. So I'm gonna give this a little shake to kind of mix it up. And yeah, you'll notice that there's some powders in there that like it's powdered roots with the turmeric and the ginger. Normally I might like the cut and sift or like the pieces, but that's what I could find in commerce right now, so that's what we got at the moment. So yeah, then I left it separate because it was really pretty. Now it's like a bunch of hard things, which if you don't know about hard things and extracting medicine, they need a lot of time and water to extract. So I've got my pot. I'm going to take a fair amount of this plant, and if you want to come and get this shot and see how much I'm putting in here, because I'm going to fill it up to like here. So I'm going to put like, I'm going to call that like, probably like a quarter cup, and then plus a cinnamon stick. That's going to be for later, so we don't have to mix it all again. And then I'm going to give it like a fair amount of water, because this is I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to simmer it for like an hour. So you could do it from like, if you were kind of in a rush, from like 20 minutes to a half an hour. But with the reishi, especially the reishi mushroom, I really want to give it a long time to extract in the water, because the reishi mushrooms, being the herb of immortality, take a long time to release their medicine into some hot water. That like polysaccharide component in the reishi really likes to come out in long soaks. I like to imagine like an elder in a hot tub, like really enjoying themselves for a long time. And yeah, same with the roots. The roots want to come out in hot water over long periods of time. So what I'll do with this one is I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'll simmer it for at least 20 minutes, if not a half an hour or an hour. And then I'm going to leave it overnight, so it'll cool and it'll kind of continue steeping overnight to really pull out a bunch of the medicine. And that way, yeah, I'm getting as much as I can out of these plants. I could also do it like long cooked in a crock pot, but I kind of like doing it this way just because it's a little bit faster if I wanted it a little bit more immediately. But either way is great. So that's a fair amount of water for that amount of plant. These plants too, we could strain out and then use a second round if we really wanted to, because again, these plants are hard and they're dense, so they have a lot of medicine in them. So I'm gonna put that on, then do high heat and keep an eye on it. I'm gonna cover it. Oh, sorry, loud noise. And then I'm gonna let it go, and that's gonna like pull a bunch of medicine out. So that's how it would work with plants that are really dense and hard, like those hard roots, and that have so much medicine, especially the roots like dandelion, turmeric, and licorice, really great for the liver. So yeah, I'm gonna transition over here to plants that are a little bit softer. These ones are kind of hard to tell, so I'm gonna tell you what they are. So this one I made for myself for like hormonal balance, trying to work on some bleeding stuff. So I got some mugwort, yarrow, hawthorn leaf, agrimony, and catnip. So that's going to be nice and relaxing and also like helping my circulation. Don't know how it's going to taste. No, no guarantees about how it's going to taste. So I might change that formula a little bit later. But for now, those are all leafy green soft parts. So I'm going to make it kind of like more like a traditional pour over tea. So I have this kind of strainer, which I really like, which Bonnie Rose Weaver turned me on to. It's just a really simple strainer, so I don't have to like mess with like the grippy thing or like putting it in a thing. I just like put it in the cup, take my spoon, and so this is going to be like a single serving of tea for me. So I'm going to do like two or three big heaping tablespoons of this softer plant. The mugwort is like really fluffy. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little, it's in there. Mugwort's a nice dream plant, so I kind of like to imagine the fluffiness as nice little dream pillows. Hopefully I won't have like too intense dreams. Sometimes mugwort gives you the dreams you're supposed to have and not the dreams you want to have. So we're just gonna see how it goes. So I boiled this water a little bit earlier. I put it on like our electric kettle has like temperature demarcations, and so for this kind of plant I actually kind of had it be on like the lower end of the temperature scale. So like for us in this kettle it's 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I'm gonna pour it over so that it covers the herb, and then the other important component of making a tea like this is covering it, so that all the nice volatile oils that are in the plants, like in the mugwort and the yarrow, kind of stay within the tea until it's ready. And then I'm actually going to let this sit for like a good, again, 20 minutes to really like let the water have time to extract the medicine. And again, because it's not as dense, it doesn't need to have as high as heat for as long amount of time, but I do want to give it a good chance to get all that goodness into the water so I can bring it into my sweet being. So yeah, that's some teas. That's how to do medicinal teas. There's lots of different ways to do medicinal teas. I'd love to hear your favorite strategies for doing teas, or yeah, different cultures have different ways as well. So yeah, leave them below in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. That really helps us. Thank you to all my patrons on Patreon that make this work possible. You are all amazing, and I have really great love and really great respect for all of y'all helping to support these projects. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.